Recently, multiple explosions and fire incidents have been reported across various regions in China, raising concerns about these unusual occurrences. On the afternoon of December 11th, a gas explosion caused a devastating fire in a luxury residential building in Yuefu Phase 2 in Shenzhen City. The incident occurred on the 28th floor of Tower 1, affecting 5 floors from the 27th to the 31st. Rescue personnel at the scene confirmed that the fire originated near Unit C on the 28th floor due to a gas explosion. Video footage circulating online shows a resident on the 29th floor, a woman, trapped by the intense flames and thick smoke. Forced to the edge of her apartment with no escape route, she tragically fell from the building. The harrowing scene was witnessed by neighbors, whose screams of terror can be heard in the recordings. Reports indicate that the victim, a 38-year-old woman referred to as Ah Wen, was unable to escape the inferno. Pushed to the brink by the spreading fire, she fell from the building along with her dog, resulting in their tragic deaths. Real estate agent Mr. Li, who analyzed the structure of the unit, explained that if a gas leak caused the explosion, the fire and the strongest impact would likely have originated near the kitchen and the main entrance. It's believed that Ah Wen was forced to the edge of the wall by the advancing flames. A funeral for Ah Wen, originally scheduled for December 14th at the Shenzhen Funeral Home, was later cancelled. Meanwhile, residents gathered at the base of the building to lay flowers in mourning. Police have set up barricades in the area to maintain order. The gas explosion in a high-end residential building has triggered widespread concerns. The incident has also led to heated discussions online, with the subject line, "Residents previously requested gas system inspections," trending on social media. An image circulating online shows messages from the residents' group chat for Yuefu Phase 2, where a homeowner claimed that on the night before the explosion, neighbors had already noticed a gas smell and reported it to the gas company. Workers arrived but reportedly did not conduct a thorough inspection. According to the Shenzhen Pipeline National Gas Service hotline, a repair request was indeed logged in the early hours of December 11th by a resident of Tower 1 in Yuefu Phase 2, asking for an inspection of the gas system. The property management company responsible for the building, Shenzhen China Resources Property Management Company, or CRC, has come under scrutiny. On-site staff disclosed that gas company personnel visited the unit around midnight on December 11th to investigate the reported leak. Despite this, neither the property management nor the gas company addressed what residents described as a highly dangerous situation, ultimately leading to the catastrophic explosion and fire. On December 14th, repair work began on the exterior of the luxury residential building where the explosion occurred. Meanwhile, dozens of homeowners and the victim's family staged a protest outside MixC Mall, demanding accountability from CRC and relevant authorities. Protesters called for transparency, justice for the deceased, and an explanation for the tragedy. Residents argued that the explosion could have been prevented, blaming negligence by both the gas company and the property management. They also criticized the local government for postponing the victim's farewell ceremony, calling it a secondary harm to the grieving family. One homeowner voiced her frustration. They admitted smelling gas that night, but claimed their detection equipment didn't identify any issues. They left in a hurry, even though property management had a key to the 28C unit and could have conducted a proper check. Just 2 hours later, the explosion happened. This was entirely avoidable. She added angrily, "It's been 4 days, and we can't even hold a proper farewell for her. Now they're insisting on an autopsy, further delaying the ceremony. This is a second injury to the family, completely unacceptable." Video footage from the protest shows residents hanging banners on barriers and walls outside the building, with messages like, "Where is the truth? When will the funeral happen? We are all waiting." The crowd chanted in unison, "Let the deceased rest in peace. We want the truth," calling for clear responses from the government and CRC. The victim's elder sister also attended the protest, demanding legal accountability for those responsible. She stated, "First, let our loved one rest in peace. Second, those who are accountable must be held responsible, and if necessary, face imprisonment. Responsibility must be established. It's the duty of the government and CRC to provide closure, not just to us, but to all the residents." Reports reveal that the exploded unit, 28C, was a foreclosed property that had been vacant for a long time. Online discussions highlighted concerns from upper-floor residents who now face structural damage, including cracks in load-bearing beams, potentially turning the building into a hazardous structure. Without a responsible party, residents fear they'll bear the financial burden of these losses. People speculated that the negligence from property management and the gas company stemmed from the knowledge that the unit was unoccupied. They failed to conduct thorough checks or take precautionary measures. Tragically, the resulting explosion not only claimed a life, but also caused severe damage to the building, leaving the community in shock and despair. CRC Shenzhen Bay Yuefu Phase 2, a luxury residential complex, consists of 2 towers with 44 floors and about 350 units in total. Located in a prime area of Shenzhen's real estate market, the apartments command staggering prices. For example, a 166 square meter 4-bedroom unit is listed at 33.3 million yuan, while a 224 square meter 4-bedroom unit is priced at 51.8 million yuan. People remarked that if the building is classified as hazardous, residents will lose their luxury apartments outright. If it's not, future property values will likely drop significantly. They expressed frustration, believing no one will be held accountable. On the morning of December 14th, a fire broke out near Dalian Station on Metro Line 3 in Liaoning Province, close to the ferry ticket service center. The blaze produced thick black smoke along a section of the metro bridge, with crackling sounds audible from the burning area, drawing a crowd of onlookers. Service at Dalian Station 3 was temporarily suspended. Witnesses reported a large number of fire trucks at the scene. According to an official statement, no injuries were reported. People sharing videos of the Dalian metro fire raised concerns, arguing that public infrastructure should use fire-resistant and flame-retardant materials. They speculated that the materials used in metro stations may be substandard, potentially flammable, or even fire-promoting. Questions about whether the fire originated from the platform or a train carriage, as well as the cause of the fire, remain unanswered. When contacted, Dalian's 109 Command Center redirected inquiries to Xigang District, under whose jurisdiction the area falls. Neither the Dalian municipal government nor the Xigang District government or emergency departments provided any clear response. A representative from the municipal service hotline stated they had no information on the fire, while the Dalian Public Transportation Construction Investment Group's hotline also reported receiving no details on the cause of the fire. The Dalian Metro hotline staff noted, "We haven't received any notifications. Operations resumed in the morning, and everything is running normally now." The fire has sparked widespread speculation among Chinese people. Some question the materials used, commenting, "Judging by the color of the smoke, it looks like plastic and foam caught fire." Others raised deeper concerns, asking, what could cause such a massive fire? Could it be intentional? Is someone sabotaging? Many people also expressed alarm over the increasing frequency of fires across the country, noting Dalian has seen repeated major safety incidents in recent years, and the day before it was Laoyuan, yesterday Shenyang, and now Dalian again. Others remarked, a fire in Yingchengzi yesterday, and now another in Dalian, and recently there have been fires in Shenzhen, Jilin, and now Dalian. It's happening too often. What left many stunned was a comment pinned and receiving the most likes on the official China National Radio website after the Dalian fire. One comment read, "Are there any Japanese people in Dalian?" This remark has drawn widespread criticism and confusion over its relevance to the tragedy. The fact that China National Radio pinned this comment seems to suggest a desire to pin suspected arson on Japanese nationals. On the same day, December 14th, around 6 p.m., the Housing and Urban Rural Development Bureau in Huainan City, Anhui Province, reported a heating pipeline explosion. Online footage captured a dramatic moment on a nighttime street in Huainan, Anhui, where pedestrians and vehicles were going about their routine when the ground suddenly erupted. Dust filled the air as debris and stones flew in all directions. Panicked pedestrians could be seen covering their heads and fleeing as a large hole opened up, spewing white steam. Rocks were hurled across the street, striking vehicles and breaking windows. Official reports confirmed that 4 people were injured in the incident. Following the explosion, onlookers gathered at the scene as ambulances arrived to provide assistance. People reacted to the incident with mixed emotions. Comments included, "Thankfully, it was the weekend and not a weekday," wishing everyone safety. And so many explosions happening near the end of the year. Others criticized construction standards, saying cutting corners is real, while some noted the recent frequency of accidents in the area. They said, misfortune comes in waves. After the incident in Panji, now it's Tianjia'an again. Let's hope there are no further casualties. On October 19th, an owner-built house in Panji district, also in Huainan City, caught fire, resulting in the tragic loss of 9 lives. On the morning of December 13th, a high-rise residential building in Wuhan's East Lake New Technology Development Zone suddenly caught fire. The homeowner of the affected unit shared details in the neighborhood group chat, stating that the fire broke out around 8:10 a.m. The homeowner, who was on his way to work when he learned about the incident, rushed back home and informed his sister and brother-in-law, who live on the 4th floor, to go upstairs and check the situation. When the fire broke out on the 22nd floor, the homeowner's sister and brother-in-law rushed upstairs to help. They attempted to use the building's fire hydrant, but despite fully opening the valve, no water came out. Firefighters arrived within 3 minutes of receiving the call, but discovered that none of the fire hydrants on any floor had water. They were forced to connect hoses from the fire truck to the 22nd floor, a process that took nearly an hour before water was available to extinguish the flames. The homeowner lamented, "If all the fire hydrants had worked, my home wouldn't have been completely destroyed." He hopes this incident serves as a wake-up call for property management to improve safety measures and ensure a secure living environment for all residents. In response, a representative from the Wuhan branch of Shanghai Yongsheng Property Management, which oversees the building, admitted the hydrants failed because of leaks in the fire safety water system. Incidents of fire hydrants in high-rise buildings lacking water or sufficient pressure are disturbingly common in China, often leading to devastating outcomes. In the early hours of March 19th, a fire broke out in a residential unit in Wuhan. The hydrants within the building had no water, allowing the fire to spread and causing significant property damage. The property management company responsible was later fined 48,500 yuan. On the evening of January 30th, a fire broke out in a unit at the Dongshan No. 1 residential complex in Guiyang. A man rushed to his parents' apartment to help extinguish the flames, but found that the fire hydrant's valve could not connect to the hose, and the water pressure was too low to put out the fire. When firefighters arrived, they were unable to connect the hydrant's valve to their equipment, delaying efforts to extinguish the blaze. Tragically, the man's mother lost her life. On December 12th, an explosion at a shop in Liaoyuan, Jilin Province, affected a nearby dance school and pharmacy, leaving many students burned. Official reports confirmed 13 injuries, including 2 in critical condition. On December 12th, a video posted online revealed that an explosion occurred near a residential area in Liaoyuan City, Jilin Province. The incident took place at a barbecue restaurant. Video footage captured the moment of the explosion. A loud blast sent debris flying, followed by intense flames and thick black smoke. On the 2nd floor, windows were shattered with crying children standing nearby amid the chaos. According to insiders, the explosion originated at a barbecue restaurant on the 2nd floor of the building. The 1st floor housed the pharmacy, while a dance studio occupied the adjacent 1st and 2nd floors. All were damaged to varying degrees by the blast, with people trapped on the 2nd floor and passers-by injured by flying debris. The explosion occurred around 6 p.m., with witnesses describing the terrifying scene. One resident said, "For a moment, everyone thought it was an earthquake. The buildings shook." Another added, "I saw very young children. It was heartbreaking." While a local commented, "The sound of the explosion was terrifying." On December 12th, around 6:17 p.m., the Liaoyuan Emergency Management Bureau released a statement reporting a suspected gas explosion at a storefront near a residential area. According to the announcement, 13 people were hospitalized, including 2 with serious injuries. Local residents have raised doubts about the official numbers, pointing out that the barbecue restaurant was crowded during dinner time, and students were attending classes at the dance school when the explosion occurred. One person claimed more than 20 people suffered burns, while another added, "It happened around 6 p.m., just before class ended. There were many injuries." According to insiders, the explosion in Liaoyuan was caused by a natural gas pipeline leak, reportedly due to damage during excavation. People voiced alarm over the frequency of gas-related explosions, with one commenting, "Yesterday it was Shenzhen, today it's Jilin, one in the south, one in the north. Gas safety cannot be overlooked." Gas-related explosions have become increasingly common in mainland China. On October 9th, the Safety Management Committee of the China City Gas Association released a report for the first half of 2024, revealing that 181 gas accidents occurred, resulting in 27 deaths and 158 injuries nationwide. Given the Chinese authorities' history of withholding the full extent of incidents, many suspect the actual numbers of gas-related accidents may be higher than reported. On December 11th, reports surfaced online that Shenyang radio and television host Li Xingxing had tragically passed away in a fire in his home office. The 37-year-old's death quickly became a trending topic. According to classmates, Li Xingxing actually passed away on September 4th. His wife, who was on a hospital shift that night, narrowly avoided the tragedy. 7 days after his passing, she discovered, with both sorrow and hope, that she was pregnant. She's chosen to keep the child. A friend of Li Xing revealed that the fire was likely caused by an electrical issue. Occurring in the middle of the night, it left him unable to wake up in time to escape. According to official records, Li Xingxing began his career in journalism at Liaoning Television in 2009 and is a well-known award-winning news host. The recent wave of fires and explosions across China has drawn significant attention, with the frequency notably higher than at any time in the past. Adding to the concerns, mysterious loud noises have also been reported in various regions in recent years, with no clear explanation for their origin. Late at night on December 12th, 2 loud bangs were heard in the skies over Liangshan County, Shandong Province. The explosions were so powerful that they shook windows and woke many residents from their sleep. Official responses ruled out earthquakes and industrial accidents as the cause, but the lack of further explanation drew criticism from people. Surveillance footage shared online recorded the incident at 11:05 p.m., capturing the sudden bangs echoing through the night. The video uploader remarked, "The windows shook and everything trembled." Some people in Shandong shared their observations. It was especially loud in Xincheng. After one major bang, there was a faint follow-up noise. Another added, "It's been sounding irregularly here, and even the building shakes." Similar reports came from neighboring areas, with one person noting, "Last night in Qihe, it was the same, several loud bangs," while another said, "There were loud noises in Wenshang too on the 12th. Since the bangs, I haven't slept. I went out searching all night and finally found a huge..." Many people voiced frustration, questioning why such a significant disturbance has no clear explanation. One commenter asked, "Isn't this just fooling the public? These loud bangs have already disrupted people's lives. The public has the right to know the truth instead of being met with vague responses." Another remarked, "In recent years, similar incidents have been reported, but they always end without resolution. What caused these bangs? Were they industrial accidents? There's never any follow-up." Some even admitted, "We're too scared to sleep." Speculation online has been rampant, with theories ranging from a sonic boom caused by a plane breaking the sound barrier to tomb raiders using too much dynamite. Others suggested it might be a military operation, and due to confidentiality, no reports are allowed. One commenter quipped, "Perhaps a hero has descended again." Reports of unexplained loud noises are emerging from various parts of China, not just Shandong. A person in Henan recounted, "Last night at 3 a.m., there was a loud bang that woke me up. Then the sounds continued, and I wondered if a plane was about to crash." In Anhui, a Wuhu resident reported, "There was a loud bang yesterday afternoon." A person from Fujian's Jian'ou city shared, "There were 2 loud bangs last month, but no explanation was provided." On November 20th, a similar unexplained bang was heard in Lingyi, Shandong, sparking panic among residents. Surveillance footage showed cameras shaking violently in response to the noise. On the morning of July 30th, residents in Zibo City, Shandong Province, reported hearing multiple loud bangs. The incident trended on social media, with one local exclaiming, "It was terrifying. The ground was shaking." But the Zibo Emergency Management Bureau merely stated that it was not an earthquake, offering no further explanation. As 2024 progresses, incidents of mysterious loud noises have become increasingly frequent across China. The authorities have yet to provide any official explanations, leaving residents concerned and perplexed. On the afternoon of December 4th, a series of loud bangs shook Xuzhou, Jiangsu Province, causing vibrations so strong that windows rattled, and in some areas, glass shattered. The incident sparked widespread speculation, with residents guessing it could have been an earthquake, a mountain explosion, or military drills. Local officials clarified that it was not an earthquake, leaving the cause unknown. Earlier, on October 14th, 2 loud bangs were reported in Jingdezhen, Jiangxi Province, with residents across multiple towns and streets confirming they heard the noises. Similar unexplained bangs have also been reported in Guangdong, Zhejiang, Jiangsu, Jiangxi, and Anhui provinces, adding to growing concerns about these mysterious phenomena. On March 20th, an unexplained loud bang was reported in Chengdu, Sichuan province. Many local residents confirmed hearing the noise, propelling the topic, Chengdu loud bangs, to top the trending searches. In response, authorities stated that no related emergencies have been reported, and we're continuing to investigate and verify. The rising frequency of such unexplained phenomena, explosions, fires, mysterious loud noises, and sudden sinkholes appearing across China, sparked widespread concern. Some draw on an old Chinese saying, "When a nation is about to fall, omens and chaos emerge," interpreting these events as signs of something greater looming on the horizon.